The corona crisis is not going away anytime soon, but do you know how to profit from it? Hi, my name is Yasser Khan, and I'm the author of Property Agent Secrets book, which is the most powerful book in the real estate industry, guaranteed. So now that we have the corona crisis, coronavirus lockdown, and all that, and we don't know how long it's going to last, right? So how do you not only survive, but how do you profit from this crisis? And my answer to this question has to do not with actually profiting from prospects, because obviously they're not going to buy anytime soon, right? We don't know when the lockdown or when the circuit breaker is going to be eased, right? But obviously we are going to still hope for the best, right? So the thing about corona crisis is that you have more time to yourself right now compared to maybe I don't know how many years or how many months, right? So the biggest thing to to profit from this corona crisis is about time, and you have a lot of time, right? Don't let the time go to waste. Don't focus on entertainment. Seriously, entertainment is bullshit. All right, it's BS. Seriously, it sucks your mind away from all the things that need to be done, and it actually makes it easier for people to procrastinate and avoid all the things that need to be done, right? So the thing about corona crisis right now is that you got to practice, you got to train yourself, right? And the other day I was looking at some, I was reading the news on the news on TV, and they were saying that some Olympic professionals, some Olympic athletes, right, because of the coronavirus crisis, they can't go out anymore, right? What are they doing? They are still staying at home, and they're practicing, and they're practicing every single day, and they're practicing with coaches in front of them, right, live on video, right, and the coaches are guiding them how to keep doing the thing, and they keep their momentum going. They don't break their routine, right, because they're professionals, right? And all the professionals out there, they know that the price for success is what? Practice. That's the only thing that keep them great, keep them in the game for the long term. They know that Olympics come once every 5 years, and they got to keep practice, 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 because you know what? Practice makes permanent, and the professionals understand this. But the thing about real estate is that many agents, right? They are totally amateurs. They are totally amateurish, and they expect a lot of massive results. They want to be a top producer without putting in the effort, without putting in the practice, right? And that is something that is doesn't make sense. It's like crap. It's bullshit, right? How can you be the top salesman in the world without selling anything? It's not possible, right? And how can you be a top realtor without doing all the things that need to be done, without solving problems of buyers, without solving the problems of sellers, right? Without improving your interpersonal communication skills, without improving your sales skills, right? So it's an entire thing. It's not just one area. It's all the small details, like lead generation, getting more leads, becoming a better marketer, right? And when you become a better marketer, right, you're able to get more leads coming in, right? And then become a better follow-up with someone who follows with all the leads that you have, because if you don't follow up, that you're gonna lose all the money that you invested, right? And then you got to learn how to become a better closer, right? All the people you're booking all the appointments with, you're following up with them, right? How to convince them to meet up with you. You got to become better at that, right? And it takes what? It takes practice, right? And then after, when in future, if after the circuit break is over, hopefully the appointments go up, right? And when you are in a face-to-face appointment with prospect, with the buyer, with the seller, right, you got to improve your closing, right? The ability of you to project your confidence to the buyer, to the seller, and convince them to list with you, convince them to engage you, convince them to pay you the full commission, rather than getting them, rather than they disrespecting you, rather than they asking for a commission cut. It takes practice, right? Being a chicken takes no practice. Seriously, being gutless someone without any boards. It takes no practice, seriously. And they're all amateurs, and they're all giving up so easily, and they're giving control, leaving all the control to all the buyers, all the sellers, right? And you got to keep improving in all these areas. You got to improve your customer service as well, right? And many agents, right, there are only two things happening to many agents out there, and that's why they are not profiting in any market, let alone a down market. Even when there is an up market or boom market, some agents never profit. They still struggle to get leads coming in to them. They still struggle to convince the leads to meet up with them, and they struggle with all those appointments that they make. And after they close someone, they struggle to retain those customers, keep to get them to keep coming to them again and again and again. It's the same. That's the same reason, and they're in the same cycle all over again, regardless of the economy, regardless of the industry cycle real estate is in, right? And that has to do with themselves as a real estate professional. So how professional can someone become? How can someone become more professional? Seriously, all it takes is practice, and practice makes permanent. And seriously, the difference between amateur agent and someone who is a professional and someone who is a top producer is in they practice, they've mastered the art of closing deals. Seriously, right? Because closing deals makes the biggest impact on your income. It makes the biggest impact on your status, whether or not you join the ranks of top producers or not. Seriously, it's all the skill of closing, right? And skill of closing, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. Now in the corona crisis, you are given the biggest opportunity you never had. Seriously, many agents never took the opportunity to stop for a while and think, how can I improve my business? And try to analyze where the business is not performing well. Try to figure out ways to serve their customer better, communicate better with customers. Seriously, don't waste this opportunity. Don't waste the circuit breaker period. Don't waste it away in playing games. Don't waste it away in doing mindless or useless activities that don't add any income or don't add money to your bottom line. Seriously, training, train, coaching, learning from a mentor, and keeping in touch with your upline. These are the things that will help you profit, and these are the things that will seriously improve the bottom line as a realtor. So as an entrepreneur, as a realtor, the number one skill that you need to master and love is the skill of sales. Seriously, right? But before sales happen, you need to master the skill of marketing, right? When you're a great marketer, then definitely your skill of a great closer will seriously work hand in hand, and that's how you can make more money, keep more money to yourself, right? And then after that happens, you already have the clients, right? Keep servicing them, improve your customer service. There's always, seriously, no realtor can stop learning. Seriously, once someone stop learning, they're dead. Seriously, because there's so much to do in real estate. It doesn't stop after the sale is closed. No, I think after the sale is closed, that's the beginning, right? Beginning of your relationship with your client. And many realtors, right, are relying on referrals, right? So referral is free money. Seriously, how well you take care of your customers, how much of an amazing customer service you provide to them, right? That will determine how many referrals you are able to get in the future, right? And don't listen to realtors. Don't assume on your own that your customers will buy from you. Ask them. Seriously, customers vote with their money. They don't vote with their mouth. They don't vote with anything else. They vote with their wallet. Seriously, right? And how do you know if you have succeeded in providing amazing customer service to your client? You will know because they will come back to you again, and they will hire you again, and they will use your services again. Seriously, that's black and white, right? Nothing matters, nothing else matters. Whatever your competitor said, whatever any other agent say, whatever this agent or that agent say, all of that is seriously BS. Stop listening to all that. Listen to customers, right? That's how you're gonna improve your customer service. So take the opportunity that is presented to you right now. Many agents have never sat down before to ask themselves the important question: how to improve the business, how to improve the marketing, how to improve the closing, how to improve the customer service, how to improve the referrals, right? So all these are so many different areas, and it takes time. So use it, use the time, use the opportunity right now to really lay the foundation for your business, because this is the foundation of your business. And when you have a strong foundation, you will profit all the way. And that is how you use the opportunity, you leverage this corona crisis to profit.